Okay, so welcome to Wait What?
Wait, what? Today is
Another
January.
January, we don't even know.
25th.
25th. Can't even see it on my phone.
Oh. What eye are we looking at of here, pirate? Arr.
Got one eye done. The other eye is
Monday.
Very excited. Cataracts.
No glasses, maybe next time.
Which is scary all itself because this hides a lot.
You think it does?
I know it doesn't hide this. I know it doesn't hide. I washed my hair and I couldn't do a thing with it.
Yes, little Johnny. Your head's not big. You have a big head. No.
Okay, which is a thing. Okay, so I'm having surgery and they tell me I can only have clear liquids. Again, if you're a parent of young children, you might want to start teaching them to like a clear liquid besides vodka, because they say that to me and I can't eat or drink anything until 12:30 in the afternoon, which is crazy. But I mean, what's the difference between a 7-Up and a Diet Coke? Caffeine.
Yeah.
But then they say you can have coffee. You go, okay, well that's not clear. But then they say you can have coffee. But you can't put anything in the coffee, so there's no Splenda, right? So that messes up. So I don't like coffee without Splenda. I can do it black, but it just has to be sweet.
It could have more to do with the nurses just don't want to clean up weird color puke.
But they allow you Gatorade.
No.
So you're like,
oh, you can drink Gatorade?
Yeah, and they don't even say clear Gatorade. They just say you can have Gatorade. All of my, it's got to make sense for me to follow rules. When she said only clear liquid, I did happen to say, okay, so vodka only. And she goes, well, that was shocking.
You don't get that often. Once in a while.
But we like that staff because they extra medicated me the last
They
one.
were very nice. They were very nice.
I may or may not have mentioned that I may have partied more than most in the 90s and that I may need additional anesthesia. And they provided.
But you say that every time you go anywhere. You say that to a bartender. I may need a little bit more.
You've got to have a good reason.
Than the usual drunk on the bar here.
And you've got to know your audience. If they're, around my age, they flash back to the 90s and they give me a good drink.
Yeah.
So, I've even stopped doing the 80s and the 90s. I just said the 90s because really, the 80s I was too young.
All right, I have no idea. I did want to tell you, don't feel bad. I fell today. You missed it.
Okay. Last night
I only fall when I'm by myself. That's the good news.
You said Disney last night, and I thought you said dizzy. And I was like, oh, shit, here we go. Oh, crap, here we go.
You might need.
Oh, crap,
have another sip of coffee. So, yeah, so I fell.
Do we need to get you an alert button?
No, it was the first thing because I fell on my butt.
Where were you, inside or outside?
I was in the garage and I was climbing over the Pilates machine that we have stored there.
Because you can use it so well in the garage.
Redoing, we're just fixing stuff. So anyway, and my foot, my good leg got stuck on the string.
Oh. There's no space to fall there either. So what went up your ass?
Nothing.
Butt.
We need a dollar jar. I could make some money. I could make some money. Not from you, but if somebody else showed up.
Is this cursing? Should we do it the pretty way, the ugly way, or the really ugly way? I don't know. Whatever.
No, but I thought of you as I was going down. Damn! Damn. Oh, I checked.
Is damn?
No, it's official. It's in the Bible.
Oh. I didn't read that part.
And the Hoover.
Take all the damn pictures you want.
So I checked my phone, but it was on the opposite buttocks that I fell.
Oh.
So we saved the phone. Thank God. I mean, that's what went through my mind. The first thing is, oh God,
my
phone.
Hip. My phone.
No, the phone.
The phone first.
The phone first. I was like, the phone first. But yeah, no, all's good.
You keep yours in your back pocket. I keep mine in my front pocket.
I can't do it. I can't keep it in my front pocket.
You know how much I keep in my front pocket. Keep a treasure chest in my. That's very odd. It does sound weird.
Yes.
I keep a treasure chest in my front pocket.
You sure do. You sure do.
You look so bad.
You're so
Jesus, Colleen.
I don't think you look bad. I mean,
Whatever.
Who
am I trying for?
I don't know what's going on here,
I
right
don't
here.
either.
But it's actually a good graphic. Like even if you don't know.
Edna.
Yes.
No capes.
No capes. No
I just
capes.
needed something different because I've been just wearing.
Well, I've
plain.
already been through 2 like sort of shirts because it was really cold when I got up. Went outside for a while. Came back and went, well, it's okay, but I'll take this shirt off and put this shirt on. And then I went to the supermarket and I was like, okay, I need one more shirt. Put this on.
It's fine.
Came back and I went,
Purgatory.
We're
We're in purgatory
but it's
in Florida.
It's nice. It's beautiful out.
It is beautiful out.
It's beautiful. It's a
I
little
will
bit
take
too,
this over the
too
last
windy.
couple of days has been miserable.
Yeah.
It's been like in the 50s and 40s.
I didn't even want to hang out with me. I did not want to be around me.
No, and this is not, I'm not cursing, I'm saying that word bitch sickle, that's what I was. For the last few days, I've been a bitch sickle.
Yes, it's the weather.
I haven't wanted to do anything and you get headaches from the glare. I don't know how you guys in the north do it. Maybe that's why, I don't know.
Oh my God, I met the cutest Yankee today at the supermarket.
Aw, there's one?
No, I didn't ask her. I should have asked her if she was there.
Oh,
but
it
it's
was a
like, it was a lady, maybe my age, where I'll end up working too. Damn it. But then, she was just
working at BJ's, now you get paid for it.
Yeah, right?
It's a job.
The old days, you just get a free dinner. But anyway, so then,
Not even.
again, goals.
Low expectations. I was like thinking, did we ever get dinner?
So, yeah. So, where was I? So she was cute.
Doritos.
She was trying so hard. You could tell this is like her first or second day or whatever, or first day alone
At
or
checkout?
whatever. Yeah. And usually self-checkout, but I was like, there was only one guy there. It just looked easier. I was like, I'll put it there. And it took longer.
Yes, it did.
She tried so hard. She packed it perfectly inside of the
pumpkin
cart. And I was just like, so sweet. She even tried to look for a coupon for me.
Oh, I love
Took the extra
that.
time that I didn't have and looked for a
We like her.
coupon. And, but I know she's a Yankee. I know she just got here because she had a little bit of a Boston or something, you know.
Off the car.
It was something. But okay, that's fine. So anyway, so that was my outings already. And it's only like 10 o'clock in the morning.
Name's up and at 'em. It's
So anyway.
not me. I've got teenagers, or one teenager. She never sleeps. Like, she's always on the go. So when she sleeps in, I let her sleep in. And I take fair advantage of staying in my bed with all my parks. My Park Sojourn pillow, my Park Young Sik, my Park Jimin. My bed's turned into
Is
a
it okay
park.
if I just word out the bad words? Like, I'll just like.
Those were not bad words. Those are
I need
actors.
sign language.
But yeah, no, I watched my Covella today until about 10.
No, that's good. Let's put you on a good mood.
Yes, it did.
Oh.
It was on a very romantic
You made a great
one.
coffee too, so good for you.
Yes.
Good for you.
It's dry January.
I didn't get my coffee this morning, so this is, I needed it.
This is lunch.
What do we talk about today? Do we have any plans? 'Cause-
What do we? Okay, so we got to tell you.
I mean, there's a lot
that
I
the
want.
last thing.
I'm gonna try these.
Yes. Okay, I found those at Publix if you're down in the South. And I was like, you know what? Let me pick them up. The ladies were having a little get together for the inauguration. And I was like, these look interesting. And I have been watching Covellas, and for some reason, all the winter Korean dramas have like, what are they? Baked, like sweet potatoes, but over an open flame. So they're very dark on the outside and they eat them like an apple. You not like them? I think they're delicious.
It's a salt stick. It's like if you take those things they put out there for the deers, that's what this is. It's a
It could be
salt
why I
stick.
like them. I like salty things. I hate when they skimp on the salt.
They took a block of salt and waved
sweet
the,
potato
waved
tortilla
the
chips
sweet potato over
by
top of it.
Greenwise. I recommend them highly. I could eat them.
I like the crisp.
Don't you taste the sweet potato?
Yeah, but it's pretty salty. I mean, that's very salty. Did I just get the one salty one or something?
No.
It's pretty
That's
salty.
why I like them.
Yeah.
Because usually they skimp on the salt.
Oh my God, I feel myself like swelling right now. Just bloating from retained
there?
water.
Are you
No.
there? Are you at that age?
No, I feel like it sometimes.
We're going to talk constipation next.
We just finished talking about your cataracts, bitch. Can't talk about my colonoscopy, but your cataracts is okay?
It's like 16 candles, you know. Oh, your grandma, I brought the water bag. Oh my God, it's getting to that age. It is. It's horrible.
No, it's not.
It is true. The first
It's
thing you
funny.
look at is like, where's your doctor's appointment? It's like, you know, that's what week am I on? What do I have to do? I have to not get this shot. I have to get this shot. I have to put these eye drops in. We are getting old. It's just a fact of life. And
I'm
it's
not getting
horrible.
old.
The good news is I can still remember the good old days. After that, once I lose those,
I don't
it's
remember
gonna
anything.
suck.
I don't remember anything. Anybody ask me, I know nothing. I know nothing.
Okay, which brings us to our oldest sister, Felicia Gallant. And we have to correct some things. We were told to correct some facts from a previous whatever we're doing, podcast. Apparently she was in track for 4 years, not just one. And
well, I was in high school with her for 2 years, and I only saw her in one race. So, you know, you tell me.
well, we didn't attend as families or anything like that. I think I saw
I
her
was
one
there
race.
after school every single
That's
day.
I don't know. We'll take her word for it, or we're not.
Sure, give it to her.
4 years of
I believe she was all county. Well,
districts.
yes.
And then she was
She had the
Pete and Lenny's
440.
dancing queen.
She had
with the Cesar Luis.
She had the 440 time. No, she had the time for the 440 in the county
Yes.
for 6 years.
You're super.
No, I'm just saying she held it. It was so good.
Oh.
Yes.
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 Yes, it was in the record books.
She was a cheerleader as well.
She was
And
a cheerleader.
Often would have to race in her cheerleading outfit.
Yes, which scored extra points with the judges.
And I believe that made her go faster.
I believe so. It was
It was
the
the
pleats.
wind.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was the green and gold.
Anyway.
And then she was Pete and Lenny's disco queen. When she got out of high school and started dating the Cesar Luis, who gave me my nickname. So
What is your nickname?
Kai? But not the Kai way like everybody's doing it now. The Kai. Different. It's
Didn't Mom call you that early on?
No, it was him. It was Dan. Dan said Cayenne. You couldn't say Colleen because no kid can say Colleen. And then Caesar just shortened it.
I don't think I called you ever.
No, you know. No. No.
I was thinking about that. I go, you know, Mom used to make me take you everywhere. Like, we'd go to a neighbor's house or whatever, and Mom would be like, okay, take Colleen with you. And I'd be like, please. I mean, you were pretty little. You know, you were like 3 or 4 or whatever. And you wouldn't walk fast, or you didn't want to go. I don't know which. And so I'd have to carry it by the head. You were big. She was sort of staunch.
I was plump.
Oh, you were big. Big
I was
kid.
a substantial young lady,
And,
as Uncle Mike would say.
Yeah, and so I did, and I'm still taking you places. Look at that.
I know. Some things never change.
Yeah, Mom didn't give me a leave, I guess. I don't know. So, but I did. I thought that was. I was like, oh my God, it really sticks. So, like, start telling your kids now. Like, we need to start telling your kids
Take the other one somewhere.
to take us.
Oh, so that they get used to it.
So they get used to it. Like, next time we take them somewhere, say thank you for taking me.
We'll just get in their car from
you
now
always the way you always take me places.
on. We'll just get in the car from now on.
Can you imagine?
Like Miss Anna Miss Molly.
Oh my God, can we do that next time Nina goes someplace?
Oh yeah, but just you get in the back, I'll
I'll just get you. We'll just hop in. We'll just go.
Yeah, just
We'll
go.
Oh, that's great.
Oh yeah. Deserving.
I'm ready.
And that child doesn't listen
do
to
it.
our podcast, so that's what she gets.
I
Oh, but
don't
her
know.
friends do.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
You know.
I don't know about that.
Anyway, so that's. Oh, wait, and I had something I was going to say. Oh, so okay, we cleared up that she was Pete and Lenny's disco
Oh, yeah.
queen.
Oh, sorry.
With the DJ Cesar Luis, with his Doberman pincher Boule, And
God, how you remember things. But you were older by then, weren't you? Like 10 or something?
I was like 10.
Yeah.
There's like 4 years.
I was never
there's
there.
2 years in between you guys.
I was never there by then.
Then there's 4 in between you and me, and then there's 4 in between me and Dan.
It's like 5 between you.
Is there?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. It's 4 plus a lot.
But so there's quite a span, like, you know.
That's why
Helen
you're not
didn't go to
old.
a lot of things that Dan went, you know, family outings.
Helen did?
Helen didn't.
Oh.
Once Dan came, the span was, I mean,
Yeah.
10 years different.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like a different. We got beat. You guys didn't.
We watched the beatings.
Yeah.
We couldn't go to sleep because
They
the
were very
beatings
loud.
were so
Very loud.
Very loud because she traveled. Helen, being in track, did run.
She could run.
She could run, but she always ran the wrong way. And she'd run enough to frustrate my dad so that he'd beat her more.
Oh my God. I'd be sitting there like, just stop. It's just making it worse. Just stop. Because
We were all yelling it. Just stop.
If Helen got beat, for some reason I always had to get beat too. They didn't want to be unfair. They were counting jelly beans.
Well, what would happen is,
Whatever.
my memory was
That's why I blocked it out.
the beatings have now begun. Like Helen, they'd say, don't say another word, and she'd say, but.
Why?
Or why. And then the beatings would then begin, the yardstick would come down, my dad would run.
Belt.
He'd go get the yardstick, and when she'd make that it's time to run. And our house went in a circle.
But she was fast because
She
of
was
all
fast.
that training.
Yes, she was very fast. And so she'd run, and then the
Sorry.
beatings, and then by the time he'd catch her,
We're just kidding around.
he was angry. And he'd start beating her, and then you'd step in because the beatings may have gotten too out of line.
There were a few.
And then you'd catch the bloody
There
end
was
of
a
it.
few.
And then me and Dan would just be sitting there going,
Because you never got touched. You were just like, oh, this again. What a bother. Oh,
we were asleep. We'd have to go to sleep at 8.
The peasants are getting beaten again.
Yes.
We're going to start a club for the peasants.
Yep. Yeah. The beatings will now begin, and Dan and I were like, guess we're not sleeping. And then the morning it would start.
I'm sorry you lost sleep.
Yeah. The morning it would
apologize.
start with
I think
Helen get up.
Felicia
Oh, Felicia
needs a
get up.
public apology for the lack of sleep you and Dan got.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, they knew how to push buttons.
That's maybe why I don't sleep now. Making up for it, and I just given up on it.
Although I got up at the crack of I don't even know what to watch my BET before anybody, because the first one out got the rule of the.
No, you got up at 6 in the morning and you'd watch TV, and then when everybody come out, you'd leave.
Yeah.
You'd leave. That
Don
was
A. Simpson. He was a VJ on BET. Don A. Simpson.
I don't remember.
I think it was
that.
Donnie. I think they pronounce it Donnie. I don't know. He looked high all the time, but he played really good music and he was smooth.
Okay.
That was my morning. Pretty much every morning at high
good.
school, yeah. Where I'd go to.
I wasn't around when you were in high school, except I would come
Probably.
once in a while, and I mean, for important things.
This really is a podcast about nothing. Welcome
It's
to
nothing.
Nothing. This is
It's
this is our
nothing.
life.
No, I wanted to
Now
talk
we-
about the frozen alligators too.
Did
Y'all
you
see the
that?
frozen alligators?
Look it up.
Oh
Okay.
my goodness. It's
That's
actually in South
horrible.
Texas was the video I saw. But, oh man. Okay, so first of all, what I don't understand about that is how is the alligator one of the longest living creatures? With the dinosaurs. With a frost, you literally can go pick them up, stab
I didn't
them,
see them.
or just take the tails. There'd be more tailless alligators. I mean, seriously, you can go sit there and cut a leg off, eat that. Why are they the longest living animal?
How many eggs does see? I don't know. How
A
many
lot.
eggs. Okay.
But
But I just saw them frozen. Okay, they have to put their nose out of the water, and then they remain stagnant when there's a freeze on the water. So they put their nose so they can breathe. Their heart rate decreases, and they're just floating or frozen
they're frozen.
until it thaws, and then they go back to doing what they do. But I
But
didn't
the
see
guy
anybody
showed it,
took
and I'll try to put a picture. But the guy showed it where, like there's like all these, because that's where these watering holes are. There's like just like hundreds of alligators because they were endangered, whatever. And then, but they're all over the place with their little snouts out. And I'm like, seriously, how is that like?
Gator bites will be cheap.
Tail, go get tail now.
I do enjoy me a gator
So
bite.
I don't get it. I don't understand that at all. I mean, but it's pretty cool.
It was. I had never seen it, and I saw
I wonder
a
what
frozen
happened to
snake.
the crocodiles.
You see the frozen snake?
I don't know if I believe that.
They're warm blooded.
They're cold blooded.
Oh, I mean they're cold blooded.
But they go under the ground. And why didn't the alligators? They make dens. Is it just males that are there? Because usually they make nests and stuff, so they kind of make a den in the nest. So why wouldn't they just go do that in the sunshine somewhere?
I think you need to watch more National Geographic and give me those answers. Or Chat GPT.
Look, I think they've all been lying to us, just making us believe they've been around.
That's the first year I've ever seen that, though. Is it just because of the cold reach down here?
It's TikTok and
TikTok. I don't know.
And probably, we got the Gen Xers on TikTok. Probably the millennials be like, look at all the dead alligators. Oh no, let me go report it.
It is pretty neat, though, that they go into like a hibernation kind of thing.
No, look, I mean, it was cool. It was a cool picture. It was cool. So that was what I wanted to talk about. Because that's the best thing I saw all week.
Heck, I don't know what we've got. Oh, we didn't tell you. Okay, so besides having to correct certain things, last week TikTok thing was going on. We felt the need of getting on. We did what I thought was probably one of our better podcasts.
Actually, it was very smooth.
And
by the way, you looked fantastic.
I did look really great last week.
Yeah.
And
Helen was marvelous. I mean, Felicia was marvelous.
Yeah. And we didn't hit record.
No, I did hit record.
So we're learning.
So it's the same thing. No, it's the same problem I had today. I'm trying to do something and it's not cooperating. So you hit stop and then you hit record and then you hit stop and then you hit record and you keep looking. Okay, did that record? Yes, 12 times. And on the 13th, when we go, okay, let's just do it. Forget it. Right? Let's just get it done. And hit evidently stop, not record, which is weird because stop is like a huge red thing.
Yeah, well.
Whatever. So anyway, oops.
Poop happened.
And it was a quick one anyway, so it was only 20-30 minutes.
Was it?
Yeah, it was only 30. It was only 30 minutes. It
felt like forever.
It's because you were so good.
Yeah. So we did do a dad story, so we could redo that one.
Okay.
If you want.
Sure.
And my nose is gonna start dripping now for some reason, some unknown reason. Wipe them on my pants later. Okay. So should we do that? Do we have anything else? Do we need anything?
No, I had planned on so many things. No, that's fine. You do as peaches.
Oh, I was gonna say, okay, there's another thing about my eyesight. Thank God certain things, and I'm not sure, I was putting on lotion earlier and realized that I don't look at the labels of anything because I can't see them anymore. And so I could be putting on salad dressing. I just, at one point it had an avocado on it and I stopped and I was like, this could be salad dressing that I'm putting on.
Why don't they Granimals medications? Like ointments and stuff, for old people?
It was like a travel size. And I was
lotions will be fuchsia and ointments will be green. You
need to be on the
pharmaceuticals.
Or something. Yeah.
Merck, call me.
Because I'm serious. I had to get my glasses. I think I put on salad dressing. It could be mayonnaise. I mean, it was the color of a cilantro lime dip. And I was like, and I looked at the label. I don't know where I got it. Things appear on my desks and stands and stuff because either children give it to me or it falls off the back of a truck. And
it's been known to happen.
And it had an avocado, and I was like, I've been putting this on for days now. Could be why the cat has been liking me so much more lately.
You said your feet were I put lotion on, but I don't know if it was lotion. It was kind of weird.
But you think about it though, you have without glasses on, there's so many things that you could be just making a mistake on. You know? I don't even go the medication route. That was just lotion. I was like, you know how many things this possibly could be?
Well, putting on makeup too.
Oh, I can't.
Like,
how do you do it with it? You can't see.
You're supposed to buy one of those, one-siders, and I'm not gonna do that either because I don't care. You're blind. Most of my friends. The other ones are borrowing my cheats. Don't.
That's the thing.
Buy them.
Don't hang out with younger friends.
Don't
get
buy
older
them.
friends because they can't see.
Just borrow them. That's better because you don't have to admit to yourself you might be getting old too.
Yeah, we've got to have all the glasses for everybody.
It's like when you had kids, you had all the toys.
Yeah.
And nobody would bring toys because Colleen had like a 100-pound purse.
Here's the fat one.
Like
the fat one's getting out of the van, the minivan.
You still can barely pick up your purse. But
I've got a million things. Everybody's happy, but it's only me. I'm the one bringing it. I'm the one collecting it.
And all the other moms would be like, look cute.
In their jogging attire.
Yeah.
And with their little clutch wristlet.
So it's
Lululemon
it's nice because you've got all the glasses, you've got all the ointments, you've got all the salves, you're great. That's why we keep you around, And
I've got all the weapons.
Yeah.
I'm always good. Yeah, going into courthouses, that's fun for me. I don't even know how many weapons I've got in my purse.
What is it? The other day you went into do the eyeball and you didn't want to take anything in and you ended up still something like in a pocket or something. You had to come back out for like some other stabbing violent.
I've got some, I have
some other violent stuff.
13 years in shipping, so I always have box cutters on me. And then I've got like a little razor, like a little X-Acto knife on my keychain. I've got the little kitty, conceal carry.
Of course you have a little kitty.
I got a little kitty. And then I've got my lock picking tools, and it's a plethora of fun. But you know what?
What?
I'm never in need of something with me. If it goes down.
We tried to get in that place one time and that did not work. Those tools did not work. So you got to be able to use them. Like you need to practice on that.
I have done it. Not the best. It's Temu.
Break a window.
Yeah.
Just easier. I've only had to do that once, break a window. We broke a window and I had my short Filipino friend stand on my thing because we locked ourselves out of it was VRBO before VRBO or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And so she's on my thing and I'm sitting there, I was the tallest one. And so we had her on my shoulders and I'm just like, just break the window. She's like, I can't. And I'm like, I'm gonna get on your shoulders if you do not. And she's like, okay. So she broke the window and we went in. We didn't tell them. We just got in.
Jesus.
We were very young.
Best tenants ever.
No. It was just, we were just there for a weekend.
Best renters ever. Oh, karma, name.
Yeah, stuff happens. I remembered that though. Is that not a good,
That's a good memory.
It's like I remembered that.
Where were you
They were fun. I was in San Francisco.
Oh, well, that deserves it.
We were, or somewhere around there. I don't remember where that. It wasn't actually, I think it wasn't actually in San Francisco. It was like, might have been in somewhere in between because it was just like a weekend trip. And if it was your property, I'm really sorry. I didn't break it. It was really her. I just made it. It was just peer pressure. It was just peer pressure. It wasn't me. It was peer pressure on her. But I would have done it. I'm like, it's cold.
It's always cold.
I hate it there. Like beautiful. I have to say, then when we went, I was expecting it to be a poop hole. I was like, oh, it's gonna stink. I'll go with you, but whatever, right? And I got there and I was like, I really liked the city. I thought it was pretty. I thought the architecture was cool, the hills, the this and that. There was a lot to do. It was a little dirty, but not bad. But I really liked it. It was just too cold. I would never go back.
Yeah, no, it was.
I would never go back.
Deathly cold.
Yeah, it was
like we've been in. Where did we go? Breckenridge.
Yeah.
It was cold in Breckenridge.
Yeah, it was because Breckenridge is like
it's a dry, and and San Francisco
was
like,
the
moist.
wind off of the water and yeah,
It was horrible. I wore everything I owned.
That's why people are crazy there. It's just
Could be. And the smell
all
of urine.
day.
I don't know.
No, there was. We literally, and that was back like that was in the early mid '80s or whatever, and there was a lady peeing on the curb. I mean, she was a store owner. It looked like, and maybe I don't know, because they had chickens in the window. And I'm like, oh, all right. Well, they've been doing it a long time, so that's just part of the nuance of San Francisco.
When I think of it, I always smell of pee. Fort Lauderdale, smell of stale beer. Like for me, I'm sure they're both better now.
Okay, so I went to Fort Lauderdale.
But when you say the words Fort Lauderdale to me,
when we went to Fort Lauderdale for the wedding,
fantastic.
It was a good area.
It was
fun.
So thriving.
It was
so fun. So clean.
It was just coming out of the 2020 bologna. And do you see how hard I'm trying?
I know. It was 20. We went like 2022, right?
It was, yeah. So I mean, everybody's still kind of coming out of it and stuff, and that's kind of a.
It was a thriving little metropolis for young kids, like
for
young
Florida.
people.
That's kind of a. For Florida, it's kind of a liberal area, so they were still a little.
Masky.
Yeah, a little masky and stuff, but it was fun. People were going out at night, having a good time.
Great places. Yeah. I enjoyed that.
Good food. It was. I enjoyed it. So.
I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah.
We had really great company.
Yeah, we did.
Our cousins
we had fun
and family.
family.
Our family is funny.
Yes, they're good people.
Stinking funny.
They're good people.
And charisma.
Call
like
us.
10. Yeah.
Yes, we keep saying we're gonna go
I know.
visit.
I
We
want to
just
go
don't-
visit.
Just show up.
All right, so let's do a dad story.
Okay.
So the one we did the other day, can I just slouch more? Okay, the one we did the other day, God, it was just horrible. I don't look in the mirror a lot.
You literally have this, and it's like a ruler. So if her head's tilted back, you're too far back. See, she's laying down. Stand her up. There we go.
All right. It just.
A helpful T-shirt. Ooh,
Okay, we'll
cultists,
spend
let
15
them know.
minutes like zhuzhing me. Zhuzhing, it's a word. It's a great word. I don't know how to spell it. We're in this.
I do.
Okay, it's zhuzh with the Z at the end.
That's a J.
It's a great word. Anyway, I think it's.
Do we say
Why
Josh?
are you spelling it?
Josh. Did I misspell something the other day, by the way?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's typo or misspelling. Again, praying. Praying is okay.
All right. So what were we talking? Oh.
Peaches!
Oh. Okay. Okay. Dad story for those that want. Okay. So we're on a family outing. The whole family.
The whole family.
Felicia Gallant, Dan. Us.
Yes.
Imagine this, in 1970 something. We know what type of station wagon it was? Was it Plymouth?
I think so. I don't know what it was. I don't know.
Anyway, it had
the wood.
It had the wood paneling on the side, and it also
It was
had
hot. That would go for money now.
the back seat where you look, like the people in the back seat, the back, looked towards the people that were gonna hit them.
It's fun.
Yeah. It also had a rust patch in the back seat that was big enough to swallow my little brother.
Yeah.
And
Well, that
so that
came
was
with
fun
it.
too.
That came with every car in the neighborhood.
Yeah,
That rust
rust.
patch. It was somewhere in a car.
So my dad was, they put a little rug over it.
Yeah.
As for him not to fall through.
You don't want to fall
But we
through.
would
Safe.
throw our trash out that way.
Safe.
Anyway, and you'd throw the trash, then you'd look over to watch it go, and then anyway, it was the little things back then, with not much.
That's really fun. That sounds fun.
But yeah, we were headed up north somewhere because, as we said before, my mom was a Yankee, and in the
Head up to Connecticut.
the Derriere, Connecticut.
Yeah.
So we were headed up there.
Talk about crazy people. Hello, Connecticut.
And we always stopped in Georgia. We probably stopped before. Probably stopped a million times. I don't remember. But we stopped in Georgia, and you either got peanuts or peaches or both, because that's what they had.
A lot of stands.
And lots of stands. And sometimes Dad would take. He wouldn't take like 95 if he could help it. He liked the back roads and the
Well,
US ones and stuff like that, right? Or am I wrong?
He would rather go on the back roads, but I mean, if you're going to Connecticut, the back roads are a killer.
Let her get her done.
But he would get off. But you couldn't get 95. I don't know where you started it. I don't remember where it started, but it might not have started until you got to Georgia. You know, at
That's
that
what I was
point.
thinking.
So,
I want to say it was like a US 1 all the way up.
yeah.
Okay, so anyway, so we pull over and my dad gets a little bushel of beautiful peaches and some peanuts.
Those Georgians know how to grow peaches.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he gets into the station wagon with the whole familia, and he hands us each a peach. And they had a lot of fuzz on them.
No.
And he was like, "Look at the fuzz." And we're like, "Ooh, it's so
I don't
soft." He's like,
care.
"Rub it on your face. Feel how soft it is." And well, I couldn't see Dad from where I was, but I would believe that there was a smirk on his face.
Oh. I
And
think
so
he
my
died
mom
with
is
a
rubbing-
smirk on his face, I like to think.
My mom was rubbing it on her face because it really was soft. And Dan and me and
They were
Felicia
pretty.
Gallant.
They were
and
pretty.
They were gorgeous.
I didn't because I was uncooperative. I was like, your little
Stewing.
one. No, your little one, you can't make her eat what she's not going to eat. And I was that. I was not going to eat. You're not going to make me eat. I don't want to touch it. That ain't right.
Yeah, we didn't, and
So I
again,
didn't
we
touch
didn't have a lot of fruit in the house. We ate, the fruit we ate was from the trees around our house. We had the grapefruit, we had a key lime,
Avocado.
which we ate key lime like it was a grapefruit or an apple.
Yeah.
Calamandins, we had kumquats, loquats, tamarins.
And Twinkies had vitamins in them. Yeah. So it's
And
fine.
we had carambolas, the star fruit, stuff like that. Anyway, so we get these peaches, we're rubbing them on our face, it's fantastic. And then he is pulled away from the stand, the fruit stand, and our faces proceed to break out in a rash that feels like fiberglass had been rubbed all over our cheeks.
That was before warnings.
Yes.
There was no warning written on that fruit.
No. And it was, and I'm pretty sure that's why there's no fuzz on the peaches now.
Is that right? You think they're genetically coded for no fuzz?
I don't know, because I haven't seen, I mean, this was long fuzz, and I mean, welts, and you feel like you need to pick it out. And I just remember it was excruciating pain
It's
and
fiberglass,
annoying.
basically fiberglass.
It's fiberglass.
Yeah.
And so my mom
cracking
then, he's laughing his ass off.
Crying.
Yeah.
Crying.
I mean, just tears.
Until the crying got very, very loud and the yelling was
My mother threatened divorce.
bad.
She
was
threatened
so mad.
so mad and so
I
in
can't
pain.
understand. This was years into the marriage. 4 kids. You're a dummy. You by
didn't know.
then had not figured this out.
'Cause-
You should always
Because there's always a prank.
question. Yeah, always question that.
So or let the kids go first.
Yeah, right?
Because that's what we're here for. But she threatened divorce and said, "You better find a way of making my face and the
Yeah.
kids' faces feel better."
Because he's
or
like,
this is it.
put some water, put some Coke, put some, and
It's gonna go away.
It's getting worse.
As he's crying and laughing, he's like, "It's fine.
Everything is, well, he didn't
Just
believe.
walk on it."
First of all, I think that she's a Yankee. She was a Yankee. She didn't grow up around any of this stuff, But do they not have peaches in Connecticut? I'm sorry, I don't understand.
You know what though? You don't think about rubbing it on your face either. You cut it, you eat it. Anyway, so then she bitches at him enough to tell him to get out. You find a fix for this.
Best family trip ever!
He pulls into a 7-Eleven, and I remember, because if my memory
I don't
serves
know,
me
it'll
right,
do it- I don't-
Dan was crying.
It was like a quick stop or something. I don't know.
Mom was just irate, like just red all over, just red
Helen
in
was
anger, red in pain. And I remember seeing my dad's head walking down the aisles.
We're in
And
the car. Felicia's her face was horrible.
And we're like, and you see him stoop down and grab something, you see him, grab something, and he's crying, laughing the whole time. And so he gets out and he's like, "I did it, I found it, this works, it's great, I know how to fix it." And so he gets out baby powder. And he says, and he's squirting a lot on my mom's hand. And he's got us all giving our hands. And he's like, it's just a pile of baby powder. And he's like, just pack it on. Just pat it on. Pat it on. And so we all did, except for Mame. And we're in the South. And we're basically a family
White face.
White face. And here's my brother and I staring at other travelers or drivers.
Driving through Georgia with white face.
White face all over.
And Mom's like, I don't know if this is working. He's like, oh yeah, no, it says it on the instructions. Put some more.
Yeah, he kept giving us more, and we'd put it on, and he's just crying. I mean, just like with that fart in church, they're just tears rolling down, a silent laugh of tears. And so there we were.
Do you think that was one of the last times he got everybody? Like when we were together that he got everybody? Because I don't remember too many like after that. Because there was other ones I remember before. Like there was a lot before that. But I mean like that's...
Everybody at once, I think that was probably a grand one. I mean, he did certain things to everybody, but at different times. The cattails.
Oh, the cat. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can remember a lot of different things before that. But I don't know that it ever got like where was the video cameras then? You know, it's so classic.
And it was such a twofold thing. It was hilarious to him that we all had like prickles, and then it was hilarious to him to have a whole car full of white-faced people. And it wasn't a fix for it, but it was a mental fix for it.
It eventually, yeah. But I mean, that was bad.
And how did he come up with baby powder?
What are you gonna do?
Genius.
I don't know. He probably was looking for petroleum jelly or mercurochrome, and they didn't have it. Because mercurochrome would fix AIDS, according to him.
Mercurochrome was fantastic. I think that was like his go-to.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd love when friends would come over and get hurt because they didn't know the ritual that happens with mercurochrome. Once the mercurochrome came out,
go get the mercurochrome.
Get the mercurochrome.
Ah, yes.
Okay, so the mercurochrome was this small brown bottle, and you twist the top off, and it had a little wand.
It was basically iodine, and everybody knows iodine. But mercurochrome, I don't know. That was just.
It was like an iodine.
It was
more family.
I don't know if it was
or something.
Yeah, it didn't burn as
much.
Bad. Yeah.
But it solved everything for him. But mainly because he loved to draw with it, and I don't know if it was Michelle or which one of my friends it was. I was probably Michelle.
Yeah.
Hi Michelle. But she came over and she had a fingernail-sized sore that she had fallen, scraped herself up. We were told to go fetch the mercurochrome, and then my father would then start his artwork, and he would
be a sun and a beach and a boat. And
house and a window,
maybe dolphins,
and a chimney with a little smokestack.
You'd have like a little tiny sword, and you'd have a huge drawing of mercurochrome. These kids are going home. Why did parents did not care about their children then? Because they'd come home with this stuff. Nobody ever questioned
them. And it doesn't come off for weeks.
Or they all knew them. I don't know.
Oh yeah. We were babysitting.
We were babysitting, yeah, it was free babysitting.
But mercurochrome doesn't come off. It's like iodine. It takes at least a week.
No, it's there. You got to rub the skin off to get that stuff off.
So, I mean, their kids come home and they've got a whole scene.
Yeah.
With stick people.
Anywhere. It didn't matter. It could be here. It could be here. If you had it on the leg, it's going all the way down.
And he didn't stop at just a chimney. The chimney had smoke coming out. And then there were birds. And there wasn't just birds. There might have been rain and then clouds.
So a little genius, because with kids, if you just give them enough time to forget about it and you change the subject, oh my God, wildebeest. So wildebeest. Oh my God, stop crying. You want them to stop crying? Oh my God, look at the wildebeest, right?
Yeah, or a monkey,
Yeah. So like that's part of it, and it's just funny.
And you would be like, he'd start at the sore.
Yeah.
And then it would span out, and you just, as a kid, I remember looking down going, when does it stop? Because you didn't talk back to your father, and it was your father, so they know best.
It was entertainment for him.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
You know,
because he'd see how far it would go.
Yeah,
until
how
you'd
long?
say something.
Like, I wonder if he kept a chart. Who won? You know, who won? Some of Dan's friends were imbeciles. I'm sorry, but they were imbeciles, and he could have gone a full body tattoo with them. You know.
It was funny because people leaving our house, you never knew. I mean, when they'd get home, I don't think they had to ask where their kids were.
No, probably not. Nobody asked.
If they were scraped up, swollen, mercurechromed, it was definitely the Hardys. And we
But
had
they
that.
came home sweaty, tired, hungry, and ready for bed.
Yep.
If not slightly bruised up, scraped up,
Battered.
and full of mercurochrome.
Yep.
I love mercurochrome. It didn't burn because once in a while you'd get the iodine, and I couldn't tell
I
you.
didn't like iodine.
I couldn't tell you when he would say get the iodine and be like
And
maybe
what
the
was the
deep
deciding
maybe
factor on
deep
that?
ones or something. Because it'd be like 1 out of 100 somebody'd get iodine. I think it was when he's just mad at you, maybe.
Maybe. I was trying to think of that because now that you say that, they would be side by side.
Yeah,
So
they're right
why
there.
would he yell for mercurochrome versus iodine? Like, what was the deciding factor?
Probably his day. Just his day.
I mean, we lived off of Dimetap and mercurochrome. That was basically the basic necessities of the Hardy household.
Vicks.
And no Band-Aids ever. It was just mercurochrome.
Yeah,
Let
you
it dry down.
can't cover up that art. You shouldn't cover up that
Yeah, I
art.
know.
Right now, he could probably sell that as digital EFP or whatever those things
A
are.
meme coin.
Yeah, right? Make $10,000 off of that.
Fantastic
So.
memories, though. So that's one of our stories, or a few of our stories.
got
'cause
through that.
We got into mercurochrome.
Yeah,
Got
that's
into
two.
peaches. So yeah, so he's.
It was probably 2 days in our life. So.
Yeah, it was like 2 hours.
Yeah,
Because
whatever.
who knows what he did after the peaches? I mean, after the powder and the peaches. I do know there were beds that planted in that we rented a hotel. But I don't know what.
I think that's my aversion to like crappy hotels.
Capacity.
I think that I know I'm spoiled, but
We
I
once
cannot
stopped
do
at
it.
a
I can't do it.
a hotel.
I'd rather sleep in the
It was
car.
northern Florida.
No,
I remember that.
It wasn't it Georgia, Helena, whatever?
No.
Was it? We made it all the way to Florida.
It was just up to Florida. That's as far as we got. And it smelled like camel. And the beds had a divot in them. And there were 2. And so it was my mom, Dan, and my dad.
Oh, okay.
And then Felicia Galan.
I thought you were talking about the seeping eye.
Oh, no. That was a whole other. That was a whole other. Oh. The smell. See, the smell came right back from that. Okay, no. Okay, it was the camel one. And so it was Felicia, Mame, and me in the middle. And Felicia and Mame would roll into me. And my mom and dad would roll into Dan, and they had to fix that. I think they had to put him on the floor or something. It was a mess. It was a mess, but yeah, that's probably where your aversion comes from.
Yeah.
Thank God, because we have stayed at some of the nicest
I like
hotels.
nice hotels, but I gotta stay. Matter of fact, that was my problem when I was trying to book that weekend or whatever just to visit, and I was like, the Ritz is $600. I mean, I'll spend $400. I could justify, but $600.
I
I'm
better
like,
come with something for
no,
$600.
it's not gonna. So
I just don't
so I'm
understand.
sad now because now I can't justify as easily. I might get back to that soon. I don't know. This might be a very short window of me being poor, me pretending to be poor, me actually being poor,
Honey,
talking
you're
myself,
poor.
talking myself into believing I'm not poor.
I'll teach you how to be poor.
All right.
We eat a lot of bread and pasta because that's the only thing that hasn't gone up in price. Is pasta.
kills
Bread's
me.
gone up.
It kills me. It's coming down. It's gonna come down.
It's gonna come down.
I'm hoping. I'm ever hoping.
I'm hoping for my Diet Coke to come down. Once
Okay.
that comes down, then Mama's gonna have a
So-
new ride.
So wait, what?
Wait, what?
Wait, people cannot find us on Wait What?
Okay, you got to put them together. You got to put the wait
All one
with
word.
the what. All one word.
Wait What?
Wait, what? And then go past all the trannies.
We would change it, but why?
but
I've
we
got
got
everything.
this.
I've got everything.
The ladies
I've got the email. I'm not gonna do that again.
are Lady D.
I don't
Lady
care
D. Did you see how I did
much.
that?
So
Hot.
take it off.
No, I'm not taking.
So So That's the thing. So wait,
like
what?
and subscribe.
Welcome.
If you
Like
subscribe,
and
it should, didn't it ping you or something? Not ping you, but alert you that we've had a new one. We try to do them once a week because we've got so much nonsense
Yeah,
to
if you
talk about.
subscribe, it should. I think you might have to hit the bell. On YouTube, you have to hit the bell. I don't think you have to. You just have to, if you subscribe or heart on TikTok, which I'll tell you what, if you really want just class material, TikTok is your place for me. I am really talented. I didn't know. Besides spelling really well, I didn't know.
It's all those
I don't know if
years.
it's typo. I just don't care.
I think it's all those years of taking your son to theater.
I don't like. I go look. I really should. Something should really because I go. We need to post something. That's why I'm like, you need to do because you need to post shit. I'm like, something should be posted. Oh, that's funny. Let me do that. If I go, this is what I go because I'll think of 10 things that'll be fantastic. Like I thought about this. Well, I'll tell you that story another day. Or. Wait, what? Like and subscribe.
You're gonna tell me another day? Is she gonna let it hang? I'm already like, oh, you're doing it on purpose. No.
That's what I'm saying. You need to step it up a bit.
I am slacking.
You need to step it up a bit.
You know what? I just tread water. If I
was trying to make a new logo the other day.
I like what we've got. Actually,
I came up with
like
2
that.
boobs.
I don't have them.
do.
But there's 2.
Yeah.
Because there's 0
Or
here.
2. There are 2 boobs. I sat there for like
I wasn't even going there.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
yeah.
I like the sexy little jawline ones because
Yeah. That's not us, but
Okay.
okay. So, yeah, I came up with 2 boobs. Then I came up with, which actually it was cute. It was cute. I should have been, I don't know why, I went the wrong way.
Yes.
I should have been like an art director.
So glad you clarified. Because we are Nina's lesbian parents.
Because I didn't go to college. That's the only reason.
You
Probably.
went to nursing school. That's
I went
better
to
than
nursing
college.
school. You can't count that as college. It's not dorms. Well, I did live in a dorm.
Oh.
But nursing school dorm was a lot different. Med students.
I went to a dorm. It wasn't mine. But
No.
yeah, once was, and then I was good.
You can't. There's only so much experimenting.
I was accepted to clown college, which my parents didn't let me go to.
I want to see the letter. I'm going to call you out. Where's the letter?
I did have it. I don't know if I kept it.
Why would you not frame that?
Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Clown College. I was accepted. And I would have
Well, I am the team leader of the Silver Beavers.
We're part of the Silver Beavers troop. Is it troop?
It's a troop.
The troop.
I'm troop leader.
We'll have to wear our vests and patches with our berets. Fantastic.
There's something wrong with this.
Which was another thing I was going to say about my nickname. CYE, I was going to say,
It's cocoa though now.
Yeah, it's cocoa now. Hot cocoa.
Hot cocoa.
You can't have the cocoa without the hot. Because when you look at me, you think hot cocoa. Mm-hmm. I know it. Mm-hmm. So I'm owning it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to have so much more probably after we have another drink of coffee.
I do. Need more coffee. I don't get enough
dry
coffee.
January.
It's dry January. That's why I'm not cussing unless it's proper noun.
C-U-N-T come to be a proper noun. Is that a proper? That's just a noun.
It is if it's in the if it's your
her name. Oh, okay.
Like I was pretty bad at English, but that's true, right?
Yeah, it is.
Right. Because I spent most of my time in Spanish.
So if we do
yeah,
Mr. Dickwad.
if you point at them,
fucking Jed.
If you point at them and you go, Mr. blah 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 blah, it's all good.
What does Eddie Izzard say? You've got to and negate, is it? Or
well, no, confirm and negate.
Confirm.
Yeah,
and
that's
negate.
Eddie Izzard.
That's another one you should watch.
Brilliant.
So you should watch Bill Cosby. I now forget about all the bullshit, bull that people are saying about his roofie, which was something else that we went into. I think that it didn't get on the podcast.
What?
The
Bill
one
Cosby,
that we did.
yeah.
It was Bill Cosby. You need to forget about what he did on his free time.
It makes it funnier.
It's, I don't know. You couldn't get a roofie if you tried in California, Southern California at that time. Anyway, and we tried. Bill Cosby himself, I think his first two HBO specials were brilliant.
Yeah.
And then Eddie Izzard, his first one, the professional transvestite.
He's awesome.
He is fantastic. So if you like comedy and you want to see something good like that, put on the old Bill Cosby, because he talks of regular day stuff.
Just like what we're doing. I mean, it's like the same exact art form. It's not about nothing.
Not about nothing.
Dale.
No, I'll take it about nothing, because that was one of Seinfeld's best episodes, was about nothing.
That's fine. I have nothing good to say.
And obviously, you guys like talking.
No,
we are recording, aren't we?
Yeah. I've talked about everything I wanted to.
Today? Yeah, good.
I have nothing on done for the day and go to
We're
bed.
done. Check. Can
have another drink?
Too? I'm exhausted.
Another coffee.
I haven't done anything.
Well, that's it. Welcome to Wait What.
Yeah.
So glad you could make it. I'm going to make an intro now.
Oh wait, it's cupping, right?
It's cupping, yeah.
That's who I am in life. I'm this person in Monty Python.
Another brilliant
Yes, you
thing.
should watch Monty Python. I don't know
The
which
Life
one
of
it is.
Brian.
Life of Brian. You might
Talk
need to be
about
drunk or stoned.
something that's about nothing. It really is. The whole
It
thing
is.
is about nothing.
Merely a flesh wound.
Dale.
All right, we're calling it. We're done.
All right.
Out.
Hey,
Deuce.
don't forget, what is it you're supposed to say? Like.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Don't forget to comment. Y'all are
Comment's
chickens.
good.
Nobody sees it. You know nobody knows who we are.
Peer pressure. Not peer pressure. It's just your turn.
I think if you comment, we will not
Call
do
you
bad
out.
things to you. And
April Fools not included.
no, or Christmas,
No.
or Valentine's Day.
No major holidays are
Or-
included in that.
no.
We won't make fun
On
of you.
Thursdays. On Thursdays, you're safe.
You're safe on Thursdays. Because it's ladies' night. Everybody knows that.
Buying drinks to the ladies. Let me see you go crazy. Let me
Just
see you spend
spin
100 bands
me.
buying drinks to the ladies. Let me see you go crazy. Let me see you spend 100 bands
Tia,
buying
we
drinks to the
miss you.
ladies. Let me see you go crazy. Let me see you spend 100 bands buying drinks to the ladies. African American, Asian persuasion, Latinas in Miami, the ones I've been dating. African American, Asian persuasion, Latinas in Miami, the ones I've been dating. African American, Asian persuasion, Latinas in Miami, the ones I've been dating. African American, Asian persuasion, Latinas in Miami, the ones I've been dating. Let me see you go crazy. Let me see you spend 100 bands buying drinks to the ladies.
I have nothing on done for the day and go to
We're
bed.
done. Check.
Have another drink?
Too?
Another coffee.
I haven't done anything.
Well, that's it. Welcome to Wait What.
Yeah.
So glad you could make it. I'm going to make an intro now.
Oh wait, it's cupping, right?
It's cupping, yeah.
That's who I am in life.
Asian persuasion, Latinas in Miami, the ones I've been dating. African American, Asian persuasion, Latinas in Miami, the ones I've been dating. African American, Asian persuasion, Latinas in Miami, the ones I've been dating.